Alright. Hello everyone. How's it going? This is my very first attempt at ASMR, or at the very least ASMR styled content. I don't really have many ideas of what to do besides just playing games. So today I'm going to just be playing Dark Souls. And I'm going to title it ASMR I Am Suffering in Dark Souls. So let's begin. For our character name, I think there's nothing more fitting than just to be ASMR. We are going to go ahead and choose Pyromancer because we are huge scrubs, and I want to make this as easy as possible. Because by making this as easy as possible, it can guarantee that I can continue to talk in this tone of voice. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to be choosing the master key because that's just what you do. We're going to go for the big brain head, and you know what? I don't know what to choose. This is some nice hair, thank you. Alright, here we go. I hope you're ready. Now the randomization in this one isn't that great, but I will try. Alright, we're just gonna stick with that because it's not gonna get much worse than that. So yeah. Let's get started. Just give me a moment. I'm probably gonna turn the game down a bit. Alright, there we go. I just turned down the game a few decibels. I just wanna make sure that it's not too loud. Because I'm probably going to overlap with calming music anyways, but I'm not too sure yet. That's the main reason why I'm leaving the sounds on. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it yet. And because since this is a test, since many of this video is going to be used as a test for future uploads of this. I'm going to turn it down a bit more. Alright. That should be good. And I think we're ready to get going. We are not going to fight this guy because we do not have black fire bombs. So I'd really rather not fight him because all we have with us is just a fist. And that is not enough at all to finish him off at all. Not even close. Right, beautiful. And we got ourselves the hand axe. We'll take out that guy. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your contributions, society. Thank you, Oscar, very much for your help. I don't really know when we get the pyromancy flame. I'm not too sure when we get it, but I think it's right here actually. Aha. Nice. Let's equip that real quick. Thank you, sir. Okay, don't actually kill me. That wouldn't be good. I'm terribly sorry, sir. I wish it didn't have to come to that, but hold on. I'm gonna turn down the game a bit more. Jeez, just some of those sound effects are just very loud. Okay, the trick for this, when you're doing a plunging attack, you want to do this when you're plunging, because then it will count the damage for this, and then it will also add the plunging damage to it. And just like that. Beautiful. Alright, one more good hit and we should be... Alright, there we go. It's just simple as that. And now we're ready to continue. Continue onwards with more of the game. And like I said, this is my very first attempt at doing ASMR. If there's any criticisms or anything you enjoy about it, just make sure to let me know in the comments. I am more than happy to listen. Just make sure you're being respectable, of course, because I do listen to comments, but I only respond if you speak appropriately. And all I mean by that is it is okay to have criticism. Just make sure you explain your reasoning as to why you think one way. Because if you just say something without stating your reasoning, it looks a lot like hate. And I don't wish to perceive it as hate. But if you don't explain yourself as to why you think a certain way, there's nothing else I'm really able to perceive it as besides hate. And I don't really like hating people, so please, if you do have any problems at all, just make sure you respond accordingly, because I do not wish. I only want to make friends. I'm also very bad at explaining things, so you have to forgive me if I sound rude. Why is he rolling that way? Alright. A valuable life lesson. This is why I never lock on in Dark Souls, because it just never works for me. Nothing good ever comes out of me locking on in Dark Souls. So I normally just choose not to. But it's been a while since I played Dark Souls. Oh, I kind of forgot, but never again. Never again. Alright, so in this game, the great thing about pyromancy is that it was not properly balanced. So there is a lot of broken things that come of that. For example, the strength of pyromancy is not tied to any stat in the game. The only thing that affects pyromancy is the upgrade level of the pyromancy flame, and whenever you level up dexterity, it increases uh, it increases the casting speed of your pyromancies. So that's why many people in challenge runs don't use pyromancy, because it is very broken. But for the sake of this ASMR, I am choosing pyromancy to make sure that just to make sure that I can continue to talk in this tone of voice. I normally don't rage over Dark Souls, but I do raise my voice sometimes. So I'm just choosing pyromancy just to ensure that that does not happen. Alright, for these first few levels, I'm probably just going to upgrade dexterity just so I can get some more casting speed for my pyromancy. I know I only have one spell currently, but there really isn't anything else to put the levels into besides endurance, of course. Alright, and we got past all that. Hopefully we can get past this part as well. And just to be safe, I'm going to heal up real quick, even though it wasn't a whole lot of health. And these guys are very easy to backstab. Unless, of course, you literally cannot get behind them. That didn't really make much sense, but that's okay. That's okay. Because in the end, it all worked out anyways. I'm gonna grab the soul there to help out for leveling in the future. We're gonna say hello to our dragon friend and hopefully not get killed right here. We're just gonna run past that guy. Just gonna grab the bonfire real quick. I'm doing very bad right now. Please forgive me. That didn't really make much sense. But please forgive me. Please find it in your heart to forgive me. I normally am not that bad at all. I normally get to this bonfire no problem, but I've never played as Pyromancer before. I don't normally use the hand axe. At this point, I normally have the long sword. That's what I typically go with. So you'll have to forgive me. That guy is gonna somehow see me, but that's okay. Oh, that was actually pretty close. Okay, I'm just gonna run up here to be safe. Beautiful. I normally don't go up here to kill these guys, but I'm very uncomfortable with the Pyromancer because this is my first time using it. So I just want to be extra safe with everything that I do. I'm honestly surprised that those guys, they'll see me. I'm actually honestly quite surprised. I'm gonna run down here real quick to grab the gold pine resin. Probably not gonna need it because I'm gonna be using pyromancy to defeat Taurus Demon. But same time, I guess who knows? I might run out of fireballs, but I doubt that's gonna happen. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. That was that was quite interesting. Oh no, thank you. Yeah, we need to show off those beautiful legs. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. Okay, we're just gonna be super safe with those guys. I don't want to test anyone. those guys can be a bit scary sometimes because they do have, I believe they can parry, but they just normally don't do it often. We might need that. Probably not though. Because we're probably only going to be using the Pyromancy Flame, which only needs souls to upgrade it, which is very good. Another reason why it's so broken. Alright, took those guys out no problem. And our only obstacle left is to take out Taurus Demon. You can technically avoid Taurus Demon. By going all the way down, you can find Havel or Havel, however you would like to pronounce it. And once you find him, you just continue, and then you'll go into the forest area. I don't remember what it's called, I'm sorry. And then you can just go all the way back around, essentially, and it'll take you right back, or it'll take you to Undead Parish, which actually is what this place leads to. Technically, it's faster to go that way. So if I somehow die, I might consider doing that, but I don't think I'm going to die though. That didn't do damage for some reason. This is turning out very bad. This is going very terribly. I might try to use some fire bombs. That didn't hit somehow, but that's okay. Alright, a couple more. 2 more fireballs should do the trick. And there we go. Taurus Demon was taken down without a sweat. I was not scared at any point during that at all. I had everything under control the entire time. Believe me. Alright, there we go. We talked to Solaire and got the white sign soapstone. There actually is no need to have the soapstone, but I really felt that it was important to talk to Solaire because he's just so beautiful. I just couldn't help myself. Okay, this part is very scary because there never is enough time. There never is enough time to run to the whatever you call it. There's never enough time to run to the stairs. For me at least, I never seem to have enough time ever. Every single time I try, I never have enough time. But maybe it's just me though. Alright, I'm going to level up resistance quite a bit because resistance is a very good stat in this game because it levels up your overall defense for every single defense stat. So it's just very good to have. Very nice. They fixed it in the later Dark Souls games because it's quite broken. Because it's easier to level up resistance and not even worry about health at all. At least from what I've seen. Okay, so we're going to wait. We're going to wait for the dragon to come down, and then we're going to run past him. The reason for this is because it saves a lot of time. And we watch as the dragon menacingly approaches us. The reason we do that is because it saves a lot of time. Because if we didn't do this, we'd have to travel downwards and go through a tunnel area and then come back up. But by doing this, we can skip that. It probably saves about like a minute. It doesn't save that much time, but however, the good thing is that this bonfire is warpable. So the other good thing about this shortcut is that it unlocks a warpable bonfire. So that's the main reason why you want this. Alright, so we're going to debate that guy, and here comes the fun part. So the trick for this area is to get past it as fast as possible. The reason we want to get through it quickly, you'll see in a second. I need to be safe real quick. Just give me a minute and then I will explain it to you. All right, so as you can see, the gate is now closed. The reason you want to go through that spot quickly is because if you don't go through fast enough, one of the enemies will come by and close the gate, and then you'll have to get through this area going through a different path. And the bad thing about that is by going through that path, there is a lot more enemies and a lot more chances to be killed. But by going quickly, you're able to avoid all of that. And we're actually almost at the boss now. But I'm going to re-pull the lever to raise the gate. So now the gate is permanently up and I don't have to worry about going through here quickly anymore. So now we're all good. Everything is good now. So our casting speed is very slow right now. That is mainly because we don't have a lot of dexterity right now. Eventually we will get a lot more, which will help us out a lot in the future. And we're definitely going to want it, because the faster you can cast, the more damage you can deal, essentially, which is what you want. Alright. Okay, this guy is always a bit scary, but I have a trick that I like to do with him. Didn't quite work right there, but I think you can see what I'm trying to do. I always hate the guys with the parry shields. Okay, that took longer than it should have. I really don't want to die right now. Alright, there we go. That's what I've been trying to do, but they don't really allow you many opportunities to really do that. Okay, so for here I'm gonna have to be a bit careful. I'm gonna want to just run past. And run past these guys as well, just so I can grab the bonfire real quick. to quit out just to be extra safe. I'm probably going to cut that out. I don't know why that was so loud. I'm very sorry. The game can just be very loud sometimes, and I don't know why. Actually, need 16 strength to hold this effectively. So I can just dual wield it then. Yeah, the only main problem about pyromancy is that early game is a bit annoying. Just a tad bit annoying. Why is that so slow? I don't get why that's so slow for. Or it's probably because I missed. Yeah, weapons like the halberd are very punishing if you miss, because it leaves you wide open. Alright, or wait, I think I want the battle axe. But now I don't have enough souls though. Oh no. Or maybe I do want the halberd. I can't quite remember. Okay. Well, there's a way to check the true damage. I believe so. Yeah, I think it's right here actually. This is 144. This is 117. Okay, so we are going to want the halberd instead. Yeah, right there it says, however, one false swing and the wielder is left wide open. But with the halberd, you gotta be extra careful. But it has some pretty good attacks though. For what it's worth. Just don't miss. Just don't miss forehead. Well, that looks insanely brutal, dude. Ouch. Just imagine that entire thing just going through you somehow. Seemingly no reason as to how that even works. No explanation whatsoever. It does not make any sense. Oh no, I have mid-rolls. That was a mistake. Nah, man, you just can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you just can't do that. That's just not how it works. Alright, and I'm going to unlock the shortcut real quick. Just so that we can go back to Firelink and not have to worry about going all the way back. And we are going to talk to this guy real quick. Right, I'm not a huge fan of this part. It's very scary. Hollows are very scary, guys. They will mess you up given the chance. If you give those guys the time of day, they will ruin your life. They can be very scary. So we're going to take this very slowly. Alright, that should be the last of them. I'm pretty sure that's the last of them. And now all that's left is to take out the, or maybe not. I guess he's gonna be down there. What? That's fine. I mean, you do you, man. We all got things that we want to do. We all got dreams that we wish to achieve. And who am I to stop you? Who am I to stop you, man? You live your life. You be happy and successful. I wish the best for you. I wish you good luck in your endeavors. Ooh, still. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, so I'm just now realizing that I probably should have upgraded my endurance to have more stamina. Because right now we don't have a lot of stamina. We currently only have enough stamina for one attack and dodge. So this is potentially going to be very risky. But let's give it a shot, I guess. I'm going to do this just for extra damage in the beginning. As long as we get one taken down, that's all we could ask for. This is honestly actually very fine. And beautiful. That was a beautiful clean fight. I couldn't have asked for a better one. That actually did turn out very well. I honestly was prepared to die to that fight because I didn't feel like I was prepared at all, but here we are. That was wonderful. I'm glad that that turned out so well. All right, we rung the bell. I am going to use a homeward bone. Go back to Undead Parish. And we should have, yes, we have the basement key, so we can now go to the depths. And the important thing about that is where we will find the guy that is going to upgrade our not our Estus. We're going to find the guy that is going to upgrade our pyromancy for us. And that's who we want, because with that guy, we will become unstoppable essentially, because we have the pyromancy. We are the winners. That's just kind of how it works. And yeah. So let me use up this soul real quick. And then we are going to talk to Andre real quick. We are going to upgrade the halberd slightly, not too much though, because after a while we're not going to be using it. So +3 should be good enough for what we need. Alright, hold on. Okay, so we have 8 levels to spend. I'm gonna put 4 into endurance, and then we also put the other 4 into vitality. And alright. Everything looks good to me. Everything's looking very good. Just how I like it. Very nice. And yeah, this is going. Let me quit out real quick so we don't have to hear the blacksmith. Yeah, this is going to be it for today, for the ASMR video. I do have more ideas planned for this. Not just Dark Souls. For example, I do have other ideas of what I want to do with this. If you like the video, please leave a like. It helps a lot. If you have any if there's anything you want to say, Like, even just saying you like the video, feel free to comment and support me. It feels really nice reading your comments. I love doing it. If you have any criticisms, things I could improve on, just let me know, and I can do that. The only way I can improve is if you tell me what needs to be improved, because I I am unable to figure that out myself, because with ASMR the only thing I can think of to improve is just my microphone, and it's already pretty good. So personally, I myself am unable to figure out if anything needs to be improved upon. So please, if there's anything, if you have any thoughts about any of it, just let me know, and I will be more than happy to listen. So yeah, do expect more. Do expect more of these videos. They're not going to be just Dark Souls. Keep in mind, like I already mentioned, I got other games in mind to just play in this soft tone of voice. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope you can't wait for the next one. That sounded weird, but you get what I mean.